tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share.
Paying taxes. Woo!
Such a tale.
But yeah, the game looks really good, and I heard nothing but good things about this, so I am excited to play this.
Goodbye, Father.
I'm excited to see, because the thing is, I'm not the biggest fan of roguelikes.
Really?
It really comes down to how they're done, but a lot of the time I get very frustrated that I have a good run and then lose all my progress and go right back to the beginning.
But that's essentially the fun, because it's different every time you go in. Same goes for this game. It's essentially every time you go back into the dungeon, it's different, and you can get different upgrades. Oh, I got a dash.
I do see the appeal of it, but when I get something really cool and then I lose it over something stupid.
Isn't that what people do with Borderlands now? They farm specific builds and then go into mayhem or re-clear content.
Yeah. No, I do get the appeal of Iron Man modes where your character's deleted in a game when you die and things.
Oh, I'm not that hardcore, but I mainly just like the appeal of fighting bosses after a whole dungeon.
You see, I'm a bit more of a fan of the things like Dark Souls where you're learning the boss.
Yeah.
And the idea is you are going to die and you have to learn. Now, when you add a roguelike to that, it's just like,
I do like these like little parts where you get choices, essentially. What are we going? Attack damage? Attack damage. And I also like the little details where you can break some of the stuff. By the way, all these bonuses I receive, they're gone if I die.
Yep, that's where it becomes frustrating for me.
See, if the game is already sort of saying that it's designed that way, I'm fine with it. But if it's like something like Torghast and WoW, it's like I am not happy, because the progress is lost and it just has no value outside of that one part of the game in an MMO.
See, I think this is where it's the opposite for me, because Torghast is just a little mess about side game.
Yeah.
I'm not losing all my character's progress when I die in Torghast. I'm only losing
you do.
Torghast. No, I'm only losing Torghast progress. I'm not gonna suddenly lose my legendary or lose my build.
But if you do Torghast long enough, you're gonna be stronger in Torghast than outside of it. No?
Yeah, you get Torghast. This is where I like the sound of Torghast, because you can get stuff in there that literally takes things with like 30-second cooldowns, and if you stack it up, it turns it into a 0-second cooldown, and you can just spam the one ability, which would never work in like a mythic raiding scenario if suddenly your demon hunter could infinitely I-beam.
Where should I go?
Would be broken. Go with the teardrop. Whereas, you know, if I die in Torghast again, I'm not losing my character's progress.
I'm just concerned because a lot of people are essentially their concern and complaints about Torghast is that they go so far in Torghast and become so strong to the point that when they leave the dungeon and they lose all of that, and it just has no meaning inside, like in the outside of Torghast sort of world. It just feels empty.
I'd have to play it to see what my personal opinion of it is, but the look of it is somewhat appealing as a mini game. Because it would allow me to have the taste of a roguelike without the same consequence. Because I play a fair few things, and I play with a fair few people.
Yeah.
And I do my Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. So when I sit down and play a game for myself on my own,
Oh,
I don't
fuck's
want to
sake.
feel like I
Oh,
don't want to
that
feel
is a
like I
gruesome
wasted my
death.
time. Oh, that is gruesome. And yeah, I feel like that's what a roguelike does when you die and lose everything.
Hmm.
I'm home.
But isn't that essentially
Yes.
how D&D works?
Don't mind me.
Depends on the DM. If your character dies, you could make a new character of a similar level,
Hmm.
or the DM could be mean and go, "No, you're going back to level 1." Like,
Back already.
depends how you run it.
This is what I know about this game, is that you can essentially think of me as Zargeos, this character, and this is you, essentially, because this guy is just here to give you comments every time you die, and he'll specifically make comments about how you died.
Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
Yeah, it's like if you get killed by specific things, he'll specifically make comments about that. That's you. You're Hypnos. Because you're horrible. Right, let's talk to Dad.
Good boy.
Well,
I told you nobody
what you
could
get for
fear
stealing my
the reliable
cones.
dead.
Fuck your cones.
Thank you for asking. So
I really like the voice work in this game. It is so good.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go.
it is really good voice acting.
Yeah, it's like this is why Bastion was really popular, because like the voiceover was like the main character didn't talk, but the voiceover, obviously the game
The
itself was
narration.
yeah, the narration was really good.
there's a
Pet.
Can we talk about how goofy this dog looks? This is Cerberus, like the you know the gatekeeper of hell, but
Yeah, you mean Spot?
pretty much.
No, the actual translation is Spot, if I remember correctly.
Oh, this is my hot mom.
Despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome
Wow.
with effort
Yeah,
and with
I love
time.
the color.
We need
I know.
goddess of
See,
the
this is
Space hair.
see purple, good color,
believe it.
not toxic pink that you usually fucking go for.
The risk is not to
Yes, we are.
But it's that reaction as to why I love Go for Pink.
Hey, room. I'm back.
Hey, oh, he doesn't have friends. Hey, room, I'm back.
Good to go.
Yeah, no, it's where I really respect roguelikes, and I watch people play roguelikes. It's just, it frustrates me personally, because
Ah, the bed is shaking. Ah, there's monsters under the bed.
maybe it's just ghosts at it. You are in hell.
No, probably.
Getting their freak on. But they're ghosts, you can't
Escape
see.
through that pink window there.
What is this pink window here? Escape. Oh, I think this is how we. Oh, I can. Oh, I can unlock weapons.
Oh,
Let me just-
that's cool.
Let me just explore before I start spinning. Oh, hello. Oh my god, that is gorgeous.
First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus.
A nice fell green.
The Burning Legion.
The river flame ought to be.
Oh well. Right, let's go. Let us escape.
Oh, I like that little skelly man.
Mm-hmm.
Thunder. Is that?
Zeus, is that you?
Is this really him? Okay.
Greetings there.
Oh, it is. Oh, jeez.
Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some
He says it called it.
better home where you would
Yee boy. Oh,
Nice.
what is this? Proceed. Yeah, this is where I have to pick sort of the route. I think this is like sort of like a healing fountain place. I mean, let's see what it is. May as well at least. No, it's just.
They move in such a weird way. Like,
Yeah.
the animations are really cool.
Yeah, it's really smooth. Honestly, it's a lot smoother than Diablo, if I would say.
That's good, because Diablo is, an old game.
Diablo 3, I mean. Not the
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, but Diablo 3 is old now. When did Diablo 3 come out?
That is true. It a center heart. What? Oh, so yeah. I guess that does something.
Ah, it gave you 25 more health.
Yeah.
It didn't actually heal you. It just upped your health pool.
I mean, technically that is healing. Technically.
Yeah, one hand, yeah. But it's kind of better because now you go up to 75 from 50. That's like 50% more health there. It's like free real estate.
It's free real estate.